Good morning, Wildcats. Today is Tuesday, January 13th. I'm Warren.
And I'm Xian.
And this is your
Wildcat News.
Fun fact, your deoxygenated blood is not blue, but dark red.
Today's quote of the day is, "The noblest pleasure is the joy of understanding." Leonardo da Vinci.
Today is National Sticker Day.
On this day in history, amidst a depression and sleep decline in his musical career, legendary country singer Johnny Cash arrives to play for inmates at California Folsom Prison.
All 11th grade students will be automatically registered to take the free school day SAT at WCHS on March 4th. This is a college reportable test that students may use for college applications, bright futures, and graduation testing requirements.
This is the final call for all yearbook pre-orders. Please have them in before January 22nd, or you may not get one.
Applications have been sent via my student email and Outlook to all eligible sophomores, juniors, and seniors for the National Honor Society, with information on dates for informational meetings and the due date for the application and recommendation letters. Students must have an unweighted 3.2 GPA to apply.
The Army will be at both lunches today.
Good morning, Wildcats. This is Jackson with your Wildcat Sports Report. In this week's school sports, on Tuesday, girls basketball plays Zephyr Hills at home with JV at 6 and varsity at 7:30. Girls soccer also plays Zephyr Hills at home with both JV and varsity playing at 6. Lastly, boys soccer plays at Zephyr Hills with JV at 6 and varsity at 7:30. On Wednesday, boys soccer plays Pasco at home with JV at 6 and varsity at 7:30. The boys basketball team is also heading to Land O'Lakes to play Sun Lake with JV at 6 and varsity at 7:30. On Thursday, girls soccer plays at Sun Lake with JV at 6 and varsity at 7. Varsity boys soccer also plays Vevey at home at 7:30. And on Friday, boys basketball plays at Jesuit with JV at 5:30 and varsity at 7. Also, girls basketball plays at Mitchell with JV at 6:30 and varsity at 7:30. In this week's Tampa sports, the Lightning kick off the week by playing the Flyers in Philadelphia for the second time in 3 days on Monday at 7 o'clock. On Tuesday, they head to Pittsburgh for a rematch against the Penguins at 7 before closing out the week in St. Louis by playing the Blues at 8 o'clock on Friday. The Bolts will also play a special early afternoon game against the Stars in Dallas this Sunday at 2 p.m. And now for today's lunch.
Good morning, Wildcats. I'm Gabby, and this is your Wildcat Lunch. Today's entrees are PB&J sandwich, Greek salad, honey barbecue rib sandwich, chicken thigh, and Belgian waffle. Today's vegetable options are garden side salad, baked beans vegetarian, and tater tots. Today's fruit choices are applesauce cup, sour strawberry raisins, and fruit juice. Today's milk choices are 1% milk and fat-free chocolate milk. And now, on to today's weather.
What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather today?
Good morning, Wildcats. My name is Jackson, and this is your Wildcat weather. Today's forecast calls for a high of 70 degrees and a low of 51, and there will be a 0% chance of rain. Wind speeds will range from 3 to 8 miles per hour, with gusts up to 17. The average humidity will be 73%, and UV levels will reach up to a 3 or moderate on the UV index. And now, back to your anchors.
If there is anything else that needs to be added to the Wildcat News, feel free to contact Mr. Davis at the email address displayed on the screen. And
That's all for your Wildcat News. Have a great day, Wildcats.